Well, I always experience that in Korea, the audience does not ask that many questions. Another round of applause for our presenters, please. We have microphones that are being rotated. You can ask general questions or specific questions to specific companies. We have a 15-minute Q&A session planned. My question goes to Nori. I'm very interested in education, and I'm a parent myself. And education is an inevitable challenge that we have, and I do believe that it's actually an industry that needs the most innovation. You talked about a mathematical solution. To the best of my understanding, concepts are more important in math, but is it so important to analyze the different components of math problems? I find it very difficult to relate to that. But having said that, I don't have any better solutions. But do you believe that this is the correct way for education? I'm sure that innovation is necessary, but is this the right direction for innovation in math? Could you share with us how you set this direction? Well, first of all, when we first produced our product, it was based on our experiences of teaching students at a math academy in Korea. The biggest reason for our direction is that when students learn at school or at private academies, it's mostly about 10 to 20 to 30 students studying together. And I see that different students know different things and don't know different things. So if a teacher stands in front of the board and teach the students, that really does not help the students, because sometimes it's too easy for the students and sometimes it's too difficult for the students. So some students will find it all easy all the time. Some students will find it difficult all the time. And so you need personalized education for students. And in math, what we believe is that the best is one-on-one tutoring. So if a teacher sits next to a student, watches the student solve problems, and sees which points that the students find difficult, then the teacher will supplement that. So if this is a 9th grader solving a problem, but if this 9th grader finds certain problems difficult because of a lack of information from 7th grade, then the teacher can fill that gap in. And so concepts are important, but problem solving is very important in math. And for most students, these students find certain parts of the problem solving difficult. That's why we have this solution ready. 예, 추가 질문 없으십니까? Well, then this will be the end of the morning session. As I have reminded you, please, we look forward to your interest in your support for Spark Labs, and we will be accepting applications for the second class until the end of March, and we will make our decision for April. We will be accepting 8 to 10 students or companies for our 10-week program. During the 10 weeks, you will be able to have consultation and networking. And you will also be invited to our teaching sessions every week to manage the company, to grow the company, and to raise funds for the company. So, for our journalists, we have a lunch prepared. And for our VIP participants, Please remain seated, and we will usher you to your lunch. The afternoon session will resume at 12:30, and so please enjoy your lunch and join us again at 12:30 for the afternoon session. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
We have one more housekeeping remark, and this will be made by one of our general partners, Bernard Moon.
Okay, I'll tell about the conference.
예, 그럼 제가 안내를 하도록 하겠습니다.
지금 뒤에 그 웹사이트에 띄우려 하는데요.
We will be showing you our website. In June, we will have a conference by Spark Labs, and the conference is called Next. This will not be a technical conference, although it's not irrelevant. It will talk about future innovation.
이제 해외에서 한국에서 많이
And we will be inviting experts from abroad for panel discussions and keynote presentations, as well as open interviews. Richard Florida is a gentleman who is not very well known in Korea, but he is very well known in the US and Europe. His book is titled Rise of the Creative Class. And the topic of that book will talk about why innovations happen in urban centers such as Seoul and how we can lead public policies to facilitate further innovation. He is currently in the limelight along with his book, and his philosophy is well accepted around the world. He will be our keynote speaker. Ray Ozzie will also speak. He is a very well-known person in the U.S. He's one of our advisors. He is a chief software architect at Microsoft. After Bill Gates became the COO, he left that seat to this person who developed Lotus for the first time. And he will come to talk about what he does now and what he thinks about the future. One of our topics will be about the healthcare sector, because Spark Labs will expand our investments for the healthcare industry. Many people don't know a lot about the future of the healthcare industry, but even in Korea, we see a lot of innovations in the healthcare industry, and so that will be one of our topics. Do we have it on the screen? nextconference.co.kr를 방문해 주시기 바랍니다. If you wish to know more about our conference, please log in to nextconference.co.kr.
이거는 이제 저희들이 그 스파크랩의 그 원래 하는 인큐베이션이나
This will be separate from our incubation and acceleration program. And this conference will be free of charge, just like today. And here you can see a list of the speakers who will be appearing at the conference. They are very well known and very knowledgeable, but they are people who have not had many opportunities to come to Korea. So we're not only going to talk about the internet world, but also future innovations. And so it will be a great opportunity for you to listen to these talks and create ideas. I believe that this is something that Spark Labs can contribute.
Okay, so
nextconference.co.kr.
June 14th?
June 14th will be the date. It will be in Korea.
Anything else? Okay. So thanks again for
예, 다시 한번 참석해 주신 여러분들께 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. Please enjoy your lunch and please join us again at 12:30. Thank you.